It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and egg, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit them up with this resistance. Watch them roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, hey, we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. It's going to be a big week, boys and girls. We got more inflation data. You got Fed members speaking. You've got retail earnings. The fun has just begun. Is this the very beginning of the Santa Claus rally that we've been talking about here for the last couple of weeks and the last couple of months? Or are we about to get a very rude awakening, maybe a bit of a reality slap in the face? And is the market going to start to head back to the downside? How much further can this bear market rally take us? Or is this maybe the start of something much bigger? These are all the questions that people have been asking over the last couple of days. Now, you had the biggest day in the whole entire year on Thursday. You followed through with more highs on Friday. The markets were a little bit of a consolidation day here today, as the markets were just kind of chopping around during the day. You made highs, then you pulled back into the close right ahead of a very important piece of economic data tomorrow. You guessed it. It's more inflation data, PPE, producer price index. That's what you're going to be getting there tomorrow. We're going to be paying attention to exactly what that is going to be in store for us tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. This is going to be a major piece of data that we're going to be seeing that is going to move this market. It can either support the drop in inflation that you saw last week and help this market move to the upside, or does that inflation number start to tick itself back higher again and start to pull these markets back to the downside? And we're going to talk about it all here right now on this live stream, folks. What's up? Welcome. My name's Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. And for those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform that's available today. If you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to not just the right place, you've come to the place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free on this YouTube channel. Myself, other TTG Pro trading moderators, as well as special guests will drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons and education and market commentary that can help you guys become better traders immediately. So take a moment, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. You don't ever want to miss out on these lives. Share this stream on your own social media. Let's reach out, let's educate, let's empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. But why should you listen to any of the stuff that we talk about on these live streams, folks? It's because I'm not going to teach you any special little gimmicks. All right. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working at a hedge fund in New York City. It was my very first job out of college. That is where I learned how to become a trader. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash, but also was the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with 9 other professional trading moderators and an over 20-person staff, we've helped thousands of people from all over the world to learn, trade, and profit consistently. Because of that, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform, but we combine university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do workshops and we provide mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, futures, all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, and yes, also even long-term investing. See, we take that university level curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year if you were to go to those companies directly on your own. We give you access to 10,000 of the most educated, supportive, and successful community of traders and investors that is the TTG family that you will ever find. And of course, you get access to all of the real-time trade alerts from myself and the other professional trading mods and True Trading Group that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 2 years. So again, folks, if you are new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe and make sure you smash that like button and turn on that notifications so to make sure you guys never miss out on any of the lives that we provide for you guys here on this channel, because we're dropping golden nuggets on a regular. Folks, today was a little bit of a slower day, right? It's like the last couple of weeks, the markets have just been absolutely scorching hot. Whether it was either way, upside, downside, it was absolutely scorching hot. And today just got kind of a little bit of a cool off day, right? The markets gave you a little bit of a cool off day today where we just kind of took a little bit of a breather after the massive 2-day rally that we experienced last week. And things were actually really quiet right into the last 30 minutes of the day. Right into the last 30 minutes of the day, you had this little rollover here going into the close. But prior to that, the market just went sideways. I mean, there's nothing really, it's just a lot of this back and forth choppiness, which is healthy. This is healthy. Do not allow yourself to get lulled to sleep on slower days like this. I came into chat this morning, and every single morning we open the chat room up at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Myself, the 9 other professional trading mods, were in there all morning talking to members and kind of going over the game plan, the watch list, what we think. And I told people very specifically today, I said, gang, I don't have a lot of conviction today in direction in this overall market. I think we're going to have a little bit of a consolidation day. We talked about that early this morning, pre-market. The reason why it's important to identify those type of things is so that you don't overtrade yourself when there's days where you're not necessarily feeling conviction on direction. Do not allow yourself to get lulled to sleep on a day when the markets just take a little bit of a breather, because that's all that this was. The volatility that you've seen here in the month of October and the month of September and prior to that is not going anywhere. The markets just were coming off of a massive 2-day rally where you had your biggest day of the year on Thursday when that CPI number came in light. And then you got the follow-through day there on Friday as you got up there towards new highs. Now you get this little bit of a consolidation day. That's fine, normal. But tomorrow's a very important piece of data. You're going to get your PPI numbers tomorrow. This is following the CPI number from last week that was under expectations, 7.7. The expectations were 7.9, 8.0. CPI came in at 7.7. Now everyone's going to be waiting to see what is that PPI number going to be. Now, the difference between CPI and PPI, CPI is consumer price index. It's basically the price of things that consumers buy. PPI, that's producer price index. That's the cost of the materials that producers need in order to make the things that you buy. That's the biggest difference between CPI and PPI. So people are expecting, well, if CPI came in light, well, then PPI should also come in light, one would think. Now, if that number does come in light, like you saw CPI come in light, that could give the market another round of another bid and see this market get up to my target, which is 402, 403 for this round. Okay, but this is going to be this recent move. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit more detail about what I think this market's going to do as we get a little bit later, deeper into this live stream. But I'm telling you guys this now. And if you've been watching my live streams at all over the last several months, every time that I come on these live streams and I tell you, this is going to be a market moving event. All right. It's the catalysts and pieces of economic data, or if it's an event, or if something has to do with the Fed, or if it's something that has to do with earnings, that the market will care about. The market is going to care greatly about what this inflation number is going to be, because it's either going to support the theory that the Fed is going to slow down its rate hikes in December, or it's going to take that off the table as people realize that inflation is still a major problem and the Fed is not able to slow down yet. So people are going to be watching very carefully all of these pieces of data that come out between now and December 13th, which is your next CPI number. But in between now and December 13th, you have a ton of catalysts and economic data that's going to either support or deny the thought process that investors have after the CPI number came in light that the Fed's going to slow down. That is why the markets moved higher on Thursday and Friday. And that is why the markets would continue to move higher if that is continued to be the belief. And the PPI number that's coming out tomorrow is a major component of that belief. It comes out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. I am going to be live with my members, just like I was live with my members on Thursday. As soon as this number comes out, I'm going to tell you, is it bullish? Is it bearish? Am I looking to be long on this day? Am I looking to be short on this day? Are we buying pullbacks? Are we shorting rallies? What is it that we're going to be doing? I will walk you guys through that every step of the way. As soon as that number comes out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern live tomorrow morning, myself, the rest of the Pro Trader moderators and TTG will be in chat walking you guys through when that number comes out. We've been absolutely crushing this market volatility. I mean, you've got members in your trading group that are having some of the best days and the best months and the best weeks, hitting milestones that they have ever had inside of this market environment, because this is the most volatile environment that I've ever seen in my entire career. Guys, I've been doing this for 17 years. So for me to tell you that this is the most volatile environment that I've ever seen, I mean, that's pretty significant. I know there's people out there that have probably been trading for 20, 25, even 30 years. But I'm telling you guys this right now, you've never had in history an entire year, where the S&P 500 was up or down more than 2% in one day. This year is the most times in history that has happened. And members are killing that volatility. Volatility equals opportunity. Volatility, all that means is the size and the speed of which stocks are making their moves are bigger. If they're bigger moves and they happen faster. And that creates bigger opportunities for us inside the trading. We literally, just in the last 2 weeks, we've had like 4 or 5 triple-digit gains in just the last 2 weeks. Members are killing it during this environment, guys. You don't believe me? You know what? Don't take my word for it. You don't have to. I understand my word probably doesn't mean much. Let's ask members themselves. Gang, if you are a member of True Trading Group, I have a very straightforward question for you. Type the $ in chat. If you're making money, you guys are becoming better traders. Just type the $ in chat if you're making money and you're becoming better traders. Just type the $ right now. Now listen, if there's anybody here on this live stream right now, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, my advice to you is to pay attention to how many people type the $ on this side of the screen right now. Try to count them. I say try because I know you're not going to be able to. There's going to be too many of them that are going to fly through on this side of the screen. These are your peers. These are people that were once in the exact same position that you were in now. They found us the same way, one of these live streams. Why are you on this live stream? Because you're trying to find information and you're trying to gain a skill set and you're trying to get advice that can help you make money. You're not here to watch other people make money. You are here to make money. And if these people can do that, then so can you. Is trading easy? No, but nothing worth doing ever is. Is it impossible? Ask these people if it's impossible. They have all the same excuses that you have. They have small accounts. They started, with small accounts. They didn't have a lot of experience. They've lost money in the market before. They have full-time jobs. But yet here they are now telling you they're making money. They're becoming better traders in the most volatile market environment that I've ever seen in my entire 17-year career. If they can do it, so can you. There's nothing stopping you from doing it. I have a very special live stream in store for you guys here today. We have a lot to get into. Okay? We have a lot to get into here today. So we're going to break down this live stream. We're going to do this live stream here as follows. I'm going to open things up for a Q&A session. I'm going to get put in the hot seat a little bit. Okay. I'm going to get put on the hot seat a little bit. I'm going to bring on my business partner and co-founder of True Training Group. I'm going to bring on Adam. And we also have a very special guest in store for you guys here today as well. And then we're going to get into the SPY and then what to expect with PPI data coming out tomorrow. So everybody give a big, warm TTG Ayo to Adam.
Hey,
Adam.
so right before this live stream, I found out that my kids have lice.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the gifts of parenthood. So here's what we're gonna do real quick before we get into the Q&A session. I'm gonna go ahead and do the giveaway now, so that way I don't have to wait and do it at the end because I'm gonna have to go soon.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
So what we're doing right now, just for those that don't know, is we're giving away a brand new iPad Pro to a TTG member. Okay, brand new iPad Pro to a TTG member. All right. God, everything itches. I'm sure I'm fine, but everything. All right, let's spin the wheel.
All right, who's it going to be? One lucky TTG winner is getting a brand new iPad.
Do you hear the music?
What? No, I don't hear the music. I think you're the only person who hears music. I don't hear the music. Who's it going to be? Congratulations to Risk Management. I love your username. Best username, Risk Management.
All right, Risk Management, send me an email to the email address listed in the instructions right now. Mike, don't ruin it again.
I know.
And you got to tell me Friday's code word that we gave out. All right. And then I will send you a brand new iPad Pro. All righty.
Congratulations, Risk Management.
Congratulations, Risk Management. All right. So let's get into it. How much is PPI going to affect going into next week?
It could be big, man. PPI could be big because, you know, everybody got very excited, obviously, when the CPI number came in under expectations. It's only the second time all year that the CPI numbers come in under expectations. And a lot of people got very excited when that number came in light. Obviously, the markets had the biggest day they've had all year when that inflation number came in light on Thursday. But the reason why the markets moved higher is not because, inflation's gone. No, of course, inflation's still high. 7.7 year over year is still very high. It's nowhere near where you want inflation to get to. But the reason why the markets moved higher is because they think the Fed is going to start to slow down. No more 75 basis point rate hikes. Maybe they give you a 50 basis point hike in December, and then they tell you that they're going to pause and they're going to wait and see what happens. Or maybe they give you a 25 and then a 25 in January, and then they pause, or a 50 and but either way, people are going to start to think that at the December Fed meeting, the Fed is going to signal to the market that we are going to pause and take a look around. They're not going to cut rates, but they might pause or they might slow down the pace of their rate hikes. And that's why the markets moved higher. But the Fed has been very clear throughout this entire process that 1 month is not enough. 1 month of seeing inflation come down is not enough. They want to see multiple months. Now, we are in luck because December 13th is your next CPI number. The Fed meeting, is literally the very next day. So you're going to get CPI on December 13th, and the Fed meeting is on the 14th.
Yeah. No, and all of that makes sense. What I'm curious about is how much of an effect do you think PPI has on the market tomorrow? That was the question.
Right. This all is the answer.
Okay. So do you feel like PPI data comes out tomorrow, and let's say that it's right in line with with CPI? Does that kind of like reaffirm and move the market higher, yes, or does it kind of just cancel each other out and it just kind of stays with the choppiness?
No, I think that reaffirms the belief that the Fed is going to slow down, that there's going to be enough data between now, because what the market's going to be looking at is every single piece of inflation data that comes out between now and December 14th, which is the next Fed meeting. The market's going to try to see, is this enough for the Fed to slow down? So every piece of data that comes out that supports the lower CPI has the potential to move the markets to the upside.
Which is kind of a foolish game because not only have the top financial analysts not been able to predict that, but surely the retail public has is completely clueless. So not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, people thought, many things about CPI. I mean, going into this last number, like I'm happy as everyone else that it's gone down. I would expect it, in my opinion, to continue to go down. And I think that as long as November's numbers come in, with the same, downtrend, then, maybe it is safe to expect. I mean, you can't, who knows, but that there'd be a higher likelihood of a 50%, rate hike in December.
50 basis points. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If the number comes in light, if the December 13th number comes in light, also, you've never had all year. You've never had 2 consecutive months where the number came in light. So it came in light in July. That was the first time, but then it was hot in August and then hot again in September.
But it wasn't the same degree of light, right? Like it wasn't the same. Was it the same? Was it just under light, or was it like it was this past time?
This past time was better.
That's what I'm saying. And there's been more time and more. All of this stuff is, takes time to get through the system, right? It all takes time to go through the system. All these rate hikes, everything. So you've had a lot of time that has passed.
Yes.
So, I mean,
and
if you were
the biggest thing I think is there's the change in real estate, shelter, rents, everything between July and now is massive. Huge difference.
The part that I think about is when people go back and they look at this time in the stock market, right? First of all, I think you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be kicking themselves in the butt because they didn't participate or they didn't know enough to participate at that time. And I think that last month it's really, really good that the inflation is coming down. Obviously, you want lower inflation. It's good that we're seeing the jobs market kind of have a return to normalcy because the jobs market is softening, which it has to. But at the same time, it's kind of like, oh, this is the beginning of the end of this period of extreme volatility. This is the beginning of the end of that. You understand what I'm saying? It's been such a wild ride for so long, for such a long period of time. And I feel like when the CPI number came out, we were like, oh, now it's okay. So yeah, there's still time. There's still going to be volatility incoming, but this is how it's starting to return to normalcy. And you can see it, you get like a sense for it when you've been watching long enough. So, I mean, what a run though. I mean, what a run it's been. I mean, it's not over by any means.
No, it's not over. It's definitely not over. I think that it's my belief that the inflation data will support a slowdown from the Fed, where they at least acknowledge that they're slowing down the pace of their rate hikes. I think that gives you continued upside for a Santa Claus rally. Seasonality works in your favor. The only thing that deters that is, in my opinion, is if the November CPI number on December 13th, if that is above expectations, then that day right there is the end of this bear market rally would come on that day. And because the markets would now just be terrified that inflation is still, because that's what happened July into August and then September. And the markets would be terrified of that happening again. The Fed would then continue to raise rates, and you're probably looking at a Fed funds over 5. But I think that
at this point is it's possible, but it's not the most likely scenario today at this point.
Well, I mean, if you look back at what's happened so far this year, the likely scenario, if you're just looking at what's happened this year, the likely scenario would be inflation's hot again on December 13th. But I don't think that is the case. I think that when I look around in the real world and I say, yeah, prices are still high, but where are prices still going up? I don't see it in my own personal life.
I don't see it either.
Okay. I don't see things are still going up. I don't see homes that are being sold for $100,000 over asking cash. I'm not seeing apartments in Miami getting rented out without someone even coming down to look at the apartment, and they pay $3,000 a month above what the prior lease was. I don't see these type of things happening. You don't see, you don't go to the gas station and you see $6 gas. Well, you might in some areas of the country, but I don't see that.
That's your fault for living in San Diego.
Yeah, right. So I don't see that in my own personal life. So I believe that inflation is going to continue to trickle itself down.
Yeah, but the important thing here though is that you need inflation to come down. But what an opportunity filled market it's been for the last year or so. Let's take 2020 out of the equation. Yeah, an idiot could have made money in 2020. A lot of idiots did make money.
2021.
Or I'm sorry, 2021. Right? A lot of people did, but those that knew what they were doing this year in 2022, I mean, they have made a substantial amount more this year than they did last year.
Adam, the reality is most people that made money in 2021 lost all of it this year.
Right. Or they made it on paper, in their portfolio, in their account, but never took profit on it.
Right. They were taking screenshots of their account, posting it on Twitter, and thought that I'm not going to sell it because everyone told me diamond hands to the moon. And now they watch all of that money just disappear. What worked in 2021 does not work in 2022.
What worked in 2021 should not have worked at any time ever.
That's also true.
But that's important because it's a different world, right? So if you had an education in 2021, you absolutely killed it and knew where to sell. TTG members accomplished this.
That's right.
Right? So the market is, you're going to have periods of time where the market kind of gives you these layups and these opportunities to take advantage. And if you're educated, you're going to kill it. You're going to absolutely kill it. And to kind of further that point, I want to bring on a special guest right now. Lifetime member. He's taking a deep breath. I see him backstage. I want to bring on a special guest right now. Please welcome lifetime member Learn to Earn. What's going on, buddy?
Oh my gosh, there I am.
I know. Don't read the comments.
All right. We're good.
So, what's going on, man? How are you?
Mic check. Am I coming in? Can you guys hear me?
We hear you perfect.
Can you hear us?
All right. Awesome. This is great. Well, first and foremost, I got to say I'm extremely humbled to have this opportunity to even be on the live stream with you guys. Everything you guys do on the mods at the back end, even our TTG crew, Memphis Street, Doc, Box, Miss G, Diane Fig. All you people know who you are. I can't name off all 10,000 members and so on and so forth. But
somebody just go to that Gary Gensler.
It's right there. It's right there.
You can hear us okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's get into it. One of the reasons that I picked you out is because I noticed last week you correct me if I'm wrong, but last week I think you had some pretty successful days last week, trading wise. I believe it was last week. Also, I really love your backstory and what you're doing to bring awareness to epilepsy and people with epilepsy. I know you have a coffee company that's a side business that you started during the pandemic, which you can definitely tell people about. But
appreciate it.
Let's talk a little bit about just very briefly your what you did, what you kind of do for a living right now. You're in IT, right?
Yeah. I was in IT sales for working at the large organizations for 25 years. And I kind of moved away from there and more so into IT consulting and full-time trading now.
Okay. And you started, I think you had mentioned you started trading around 2016 or dabbled in trading and investing around 2016.
Correct.
All right. And in that time period, you were all self-taught?
Yeah, I was kind of doing my own thing, just like how you guys said in the market running around 2000, 2020, 2021, how the market wasn't supposed to be doing what it was. I was really successful. Wish I would have found TTG at that time. But yeah, I was doing okay.
And why do you say that? Why do you say that you wish you would have found TTG at that time?
I would have been able to manage my funds a little bit better.
Why?
I think my long-term portfolio would be a little bit better off, than where it is now. Mike mentioned they made a lot of money. A lot of it is gone by now by not making the right type of investments. And it's just opening my eyes to the different level of education and type of trading involvement there is on the back end. It's not just buying a stock. There's the level of the chart reading, the emotional aspect of trading and things like that. It's a lot more goes into it than just simply buying a stock.
Would you say that the best part of being a part of True Trading Group is receiving Mike's trades specifically, or would it be more understanding what is being traded so that you can, select your own or understand what to get into, so on and so forth?
I looked at some other groups, paid for some other groups, $800, things like that. Wasn't looking to join something that just gives me a Discord alert saying, hey, get in and out or something like that. Mike's trade alerts are invaluable, but his knowledge that he gives you is absolutely priceless. The extra stuff that you get on the platform itself and the additional lessons that I was able to learn and things like that, it just literally excelled my trading career to the next level. So it's really a combination of both, kind of a catch 2020 question almost. I love them both.
All right, fair enough. And you joined in February of 2022, right? So you've been with us for less than a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Within that time period, we talked about it a little bit earlier, and we don't have to get too in this. I take that back. Let me ask you this: when you joined True Trading Group, what did you start with? Were you, or you just? How about this? Were you above the PDT rule when you joined True Trading Group?
I was.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, since then, what has your and just for the record, I did not know the answer to that question. And last night, I was not on last night, but I know that the guest last night, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, the guest last night did talk about how they literally start from $1,000
Right.
every single month and doubles and even triples their account on average. So I think this is cool that you're getting both sides of the spectrum here.
Yeah.
Right?
Someone that starts over PDTs and someone that starts with just $1,000.
Exactly.
Right.
So how has your trading been? Because look, if you're above PDT and you don't have good risk management, you can get yourself into trouble pretty quickly.
Exactly. And again, that just goes to prove more on the end of the type of things I've learned with risk management is I've set myself a very moderate goal of meeting $500 per day, regardless of even if I have a lot more in my account to take, to make more than that. If I set that modest goal and I hit that $500 per day, then I'm good.
Awesome.
Then I don't really look at needing to trade in any more than that, even though I can and raise it. And so, if we're having like a good banger day, we'll throw it in there a little bit more.
Yeah. I'll dip my toe in a little bit more.
When did that become your goal? When did you decide to yourself 500 a day? That is what I'm shooting for.
I did that probably, I would say, about four months into getting into True Trading Group, when I got into really get into risk management, because I was going in, and since I had a little bit more to play with, I was instead of buying the one or two of the contracts, I was buying, 10 or 20 or something like that. And, sure enough, if something wasn't going up and I wasn't having my 10% stop loss or something like that, and then I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for it to go up and for it to go up, and then you see it go red, and then you end up losing more. So it's really important to get that kind of stuff, down and setting that stuff up. And
right.
As I got, more on point with that, then I saw my P&L start to go up.
All right. So let me ask you this. So let's call it 6 months, right? You started in February. You said took you about 4 months to kind of set that goal. So June to where we are now is roughly about 6 months. How often, like how many months out of the 6, if did you kind of hit that goal of $500 a day?
Oh, geez.
More or
if
less.
I'm not going and looking at my trading history, I probably average 3 or 4 green days every week.
It's excellent.
And hit that target goal.
That is So you're saying it's possible?
Yeah. And that's minimum. I'm hitting the 3, but sometimes I'm having like a couple a day where I'm making like a couple thousand because of contract.
Yeah, no, for sure. But overall, you would say that you've consistently been able to hit that goal.
Yes.
Okay. Were you doing that before?
I was not.
Okay. You're a lifetime member, correct?
Yes, thankfully.
Yep. Lifetime membership. We no longer offer that as part of True Trading Group, but would you say that has made a difference in your trading, and why? And if the answer is yes, why?
Yeah, it's definitely made a difference. I like being in the having it's not just like about the platform. It's with everybody. I like being able to, it's my job. True Trading Group is my job. Yes. I wake up in the morning, I get showered and everything. I hop on True Trading Group. I get on in the morning. We check our charts. I'm on all day. We got in the chat room. Get on STR afterwards. I listen to everything and participate as much as I can. And I learn. I'm on the weekends taking my tests, my certs. We're involved. I put the effort into it, and then I'm starting to see and reap the rewards for the effort that I'm putting into it. So
let me ask you this, because I know that people are listening to you right now and they are impressed and great, but I'm sure a lot of people are thinking to themselves, oh, well, this guy's got to have nothing but free time. This guy's got to have a tremendous amount of free time, no family, no nothing, no, this guy's got to have just nothing but time if this is what he does. Is that true?
I don't like time. I don't like the 24/7 thing. Whoever invented that is, I don't know. I wish time was infinite, but the answer is no. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think so. So that's, I mean, this is all great stuff. I know you've gone through the courses. I know you put in the effort. I could see it on the back end, and your job right now is trading, but also you still dabble in IT work. You're doing both, and you have your own business. So yes. I'm listening to you and I'm like, this guy utilizes his time appropriately. That's what's happening. It's not that you have a ton of free time to do anything and everything that you want to where it doesn't matter. You use the time appropriately. And the truth is that this can work for people with a full-time job. It's supposed to work for people with a full-time job. That's just the reality of it. Any excuse somebody's making in their head about, oh, I can't do this, I got a full-time, it's garbage. So one of the things that and look, honestly, like here, I'll pull a mic for a second. TTG members, do you work a full-time job and still make money trading with TTG? Type the number 1 in chat. Tell us what you do for a living. TTG members only. Do you work a full-time job and still make money trading for a living? Type the number 1 in chat. Tell us what you do for a living. All right, let's see what we got. Hunter Brooks is a tree guy. Ray Yates is a driver. Jay Scuba, full-time trader. Wizard is a fleet manager. Babysitter all day, bro. School janitor. Building and event management. Software engineer. Film business. Tech support. Trader. OnlyFans manager. We should hook up. Criminal auditor. Advertise account executive. I manage 6 escorts. Tell my, tell your wife I said hello. Marine inspector. HR consultant. Yeah, I mean, you could see it. Army Aviation from Mad Max. Awesome username, and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah.
Chris Pereira is a physician. You can see this all coming through on chat right now. Okay? The bottom line is that of course it's possible. It would be insane if you couldn't do this with a full-time job. All right? So, that's what it is. Also, before you go, speaking of full-time job, you started a coffee company that brings a lot of awareness to a really, really, really great cause, and I'd like you to tell people about it if you could.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we started a company called Bean Brains Coffee. Brains is spelled with a Z instead of an S at the end. So Bean Brains Coffee. And we aligned ourselves with the Epilepsy Foundation. We have a brew on there called Bean Brains on a Mission. For every bag of that, we donate 20% towards the proceeds towards the foundation. We really want to spread awareness with the disease. There's over 396 people that are diagnosed every year with it.
And why does it matter so much to you?
It matters so much to me because I have it. Over the course of your lifetime, you're going to meet between 1 and 6 people with epilepsy. So it's nice to meet you.
Wow.
Yeah.
And, people that have a disability or something like that, you can still get her done. And that's what we've done. So I built the business from the ground up. I aligned myself with the CEO of the Epilepsy Foundation. We went to a great event called Epicon that was down in Tennessee. We stayed at a wonderful hotel resort. We're able to give giveaways and things like that to some of the people there and just be an inspiration. And that's it's just something that we like to do. Plus, coffee is awesome. We have passion for coffee. I mean, who
I'll let you know. I'm ordering a bunch today, so I'll let you know.
Oh gosh,
everybody go get some coffee.
All right, if I don't see some orders come through, then we're gonna start to see what's going on.
Yeah.
No, but honestly,
guys, if you want to check out Bean Brains Coffee, I posted the link in chat. Posting it again right there. Check it out. If you're into coffee, they got a great selection, and it goes towards a great cause as well. All right. So Learn to Earn, thank you so much for coming on, man. I appreciate your time.
Thank you guys so much. I apriate it.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Everybody. Yeah. Awesome, dude. Awesome.
Great guy.
Yeah, awesome. So while we were doing that, we need to welcome Tom. But before we welcome Tom, I want to let you know that I was able to get 10 laptops. Okay.
Wait, does that mean that was 9?
No, that means I was able to. Yeah. Let me check. That's a good question. Yes, that means there is 9.
Okay.
I couldn't remember if I had 11 and this was 10 or whatever. Just lose track of it during.
You might have had one left over from yesterday, maybe something like that.
Yeah. Nope. It's 9. So we have 9 laptops available, and this will be the last night to get this saving for Black Friday and to get one of these laptops. Mike's going to go into that in a second, but big welcome to Tom.
Tom, welcome. Everybody welcome Tom to the TTG family. Newest member of the group. Did grab one of those laptops.
And Mike, go ahead and see how many people are new here before you tell them how to join.
Yeah, guys, do me a favor. Type the letters TTG real quick if you're not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, type TTG in chat right now. Go ahead, sound off, type the letters TTG. I want to see who we have here that's watching us. We have over 1,000 people live with us. We'll see how many of you are not members of the True Trading Group family. Let's see. Sifu, Imi Wahid, Jonathan Wilson, welcome back. We got Tim Wiley, Stacy D, AJ Jamil, Kenneth Ziegler. Very nice. Lots of new faces here joining us here this evening. Yeah, that was a great interview and a great guest. Make sure you guys go get some coffee. Awesome. So everyone that's typing TTG right now, Roberto, all of you that are not members of True Trading Group, what I'll do here real quick before we do continue on Smooth Operator, before we do continue on with kind of my thoughts here on the overall market and what the expectations are going to be, for the PPI number tomorrow, okay, is I'm going to share with you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, I'll share with you guys how you can join the TTG platform because we are in the middle of our Black Friday sale, all right, which has been a 54% discount on the annual membership, which brings the price from $22.12 all the way down to just $1,000, and the next 9 people will get the brand new free laptop. Folks, I wish we were able to tell you that it's just everyone gets laptops, but sometimes we are unable to get them from our wholesalers. Adam was able to get his hands on 10 of them. And that is why we have now 9 left because Tom just took 1. As we stated, the price is going to be going up slightly just before Black Friday and then even more so after Black Friday. So this Black Friday sale is going to run up until Black Friday. The price is going to go up between now and then. And then, of course, it'll go up even further after the Black Friday sale is finished and after Black Friday itself. But for everyone that's on here listening right now, you guys can go to ttgoffer.com. You'll enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll click apply code. The price will drop to $1,000. You'll just enter your info. You'll check out. As long as you see a laptop inside of the checkout cart, that's how you know that you're going to be getting one of the brand new free laptops. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim the laptop after you join. We ship anywhere in the world. You live on planet Earth, we'll get to the laptop. We even cover the shipping costs. It's our gift to you. Retail value on that laptop is just around $300. You can use to trade with, give it to somebody for the holidays, give it to your kid for school. Okay, use it for work, sell it on eBay, whatever you guys want to do. It's our gift to you for joining the TTG family. There's 9 of them available for the next 9 people that join by going to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG.
And this is the exact laptop you're going to get. It's it says quantity 12. We don't have 12. We have 9 left. But it retails for right around $270. It's a Lenovo IdeaPad. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, 128 SSD, HDMI, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, comes with Windows 11, and you get Microsoft 365. That's Word, Excel, all that stuff included with the computer. So this is what we have 9 of left, and that's it. So awesome. Take advantage of it. This is the last night for 1,000. The way our Black Friday sale works is that as we get closer to Black Friday, the price will start to move up incrementally, and the computers are definitely not guaranteed. So definitely, take advantage of it. We've been offering this. It's been great. But just like the market, don't get lulled to sleep, thinking it's going to be here forever, because it is not. Yeah. Tonight at midnight, the price will go up slightly. And I can almost assure you that we're not going to have laptops tomorrow. Mike, how we been doing in chat for the past couple of weeks?
It's been nuts, man.
You think people are making money?
It's been absolutely nuts. I mean,
people are making money?
Absolutely. People are killing it.
How do you know that? What you of course you're going to say you want to sell a membership.
What, you want to ask them? Just go ahead and ask them. I just asked them a couple minutes ago.
All right, ask them again.
Members, if you guys are making money and becoming better traders thanks to TTG, go ahead and type the $ inside the chat right now.
I see AJ Jamil says, bring back lifetime membership. I wish we could, but we cannot, sadly. Lifetime membership is done.
Yeah, no, we're not, no more. No more of that. So guys, like I said, with that Black Friday sale, the $1,000 membership is going to be all inclusive. So it's going to be, there's no upsells for courses or tools. It includes the entire curriculum, which is simplified but expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's the Benzinga Pro newsfeed, Quote Media's full book level 2, TradingView's premium charting software. You get ETNA simulator, the Trade Ideas scanner, our own proprietary scanner. You get a trading journal, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, analyst ratings, insider buying, insider selling data, short data. It's all part of your annual membership, which you can claim right now for just $1,000. And that includes the free laptop and a double your money back guarantee. That's the deal when you join True Trading Group, folks. I stand behind this platform that we have created. We see the results that members have. And that is why I tell you that if you are willing to put forth just a little bit of effort, meaning go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, you have all year. Go at your own pace. Go at your own schedule on your own time. You don't have to do this all in 14 days, something completely unrealistic. You have all year. Go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend a study group. And if you guys can't make the $1,000 membership fee, if you can't make back $1,000 at least once during your membership, I'll give you back $2,000. I'm dead serious.
How are you going to know if they didn't make it back? You didn't take their word for it?
No, you guys are going to have to submit your trading account, your brokerage statements.
Okay. Once they submit that, would you say the majority of people that come in take you up on that deal if they didn't make it back? Or would you say that they maybe ask us for a free year?
You know, most people ask us for a free year.
Right. And when we say most people, we mean like 2.6% of people.
That's the opposite. 2.6% of people say no, which would mean 97%.
No. I understand. What I'm saying is that out of the 2.6% of people that are eligible for the refund or that we have given a refund to, there's some, within that grouping of people that, ask for the refund or whatever, we, what do you call it? There's also a group of people that don't want the refund, that just want more time with us. And that happens regularly.
Yeah. I have no problem giving somebody a free year instead of, if you'd rather have a free year instead of the double your money back guarantee, instead of getting double your money back, if you come to me and you say, guys, listen, I didn't, life happens. I get it. Maybe something happened with a family member, you got sick or something happened. You weren't able to dedicate as much time to trying to do this and try to trade. And I get it. If you guys want more time and you want a free year, I have no problem giving somebody a free year. Guys, honestly, we can do this because we've only had to give a refund to 2.6% of our users since 2016, and 78% of our members renew their membership. So based on those statistics, I can very confidently offer you double your money back. Or if you guys want, an extra year for free, I have no problem doing that. You just have to put forth a little effort, go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group. If you can't make back the $1,000, you can get either the $2,000 double your money back guarantee given right back to you, or if you guys want a free year, no problem. I have no problem doing that.
Okay. And what if they're past member, current trial, previous trial? How can they get this deal?
We have to whitelist your email address. All right. So if you are currently a trial, previously were a trial, or previously were an annual member, you have to send a text message to 786-505-4049. The phone number is right at the bottom of your screen. It's 786-505-4049. Send a text message to that number right now. If you guys are a trial, were previously a trial, or were previously an annual member and you want the $1,000 price point with the laptop and the double your money back guarantee, that's part of our Black Friday sale. Again, guys, you'll know you're getting one of the laptops if you go to the checkout cart, ttgoffer.com. As long as you see a laptop on your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. All right. All right, guys. So what I would like to do is now go over with you guys. I like to hit on. Oh,
yep. Real quick, we got to welcome Robert.
Robert, welcome.
8 left.
Robert, welcome to the TTG family. All right, so guys, Robert, that means we're now down to 8 of those laptops.
Yeah, these are gonna fly, man. I mean, look, we've kept it at $1,000 for a while. The free laptops we've been able to keep up with because we've been getting samples from a new supplier, a new wholesaler. And, look, we've always said that this is going to be going up, and that's what's happening. So Look, it's one of those things. So definitely take advantage of it if you can. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
What it is. No, because you know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. We're going to move it up. Somebody's going to come on and give a sob story again. And it's just going to be this cycle. And I'm just saying, like,
I know. So I know. Well, I know. Watch. The price will be $1,100, and then someone will be like, "Oh, can you do it for $1,000? Can you?" I know it. I know it's going to happen.
Right. 100%, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So what we are saying is that right now, members are absolutely killing it in Tire Chat. And if you can't be in chat, we have a mobile app for you to sit there and if you can listen to music at work, you can get our analysis through the mobile app.
The mobile app's actually amazing.
And it's only getting better. We're constantly adding new features to the mobile app and ways to improve it and adding new stuff. And, we base our entire success as a company around you guys, on the success that you guys have. So that is great. So I gotta go to CVS and go pick up a bunch of Life shampoo for the children.
That sucks, man.
It really does, Mike. It really.
Oh, kids are so gross. I'm sorry.
It's unreal. Your kids have pink eye. Here, hang on. Sup, dude?
What's up?
Your kids
Look
have
at Jess
pink eye?
with the glasses.
Yeah, Jess, you look very. You look nice with glasses.
I forgot. No, I get headaches really bad, so I've been trying to wear blue light glasses to see if it helps.
Oh
Dude.
yeah, no, the
I don't
blue
think
light
they-
glasses do
Look
help.
at this.
I don't think they do anything.
Is that a 90s? Is that a 90s fashion statement or blue light glasses? You decide.
I don't know. Yours are they orange?
Yeah. They tint it.
Sage Mark says, "Do you support Trader TV?" Yes, we love the guys over at Trader TV Live. Great guys over there.
Yeah,
Well, if
you're
you
gonna
wanna-
be Mike. You're gonna be on Trader TV Live again, the 22nd or 23rd of this month.
Is it the Thursday? It's the Thursday, or no?
I don't know. We're talking about the 22nd or 23rd of this month. I don't know what you're doing with your screen.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
But I'm going to be on the Trader TV Live show, guys, 22nd or 23rd of this month.
Yeah, no, of course we support them. I go on there most days and I buy everyone a bunch of memberships on there.
Yeah.
They go ahead and they promote our live stream every single day. We have a great relationship with them. We love those guys over there. Sean and Neil are amazing. Shout out Sean, Neil, Bear Bulls, Bears and Bulls, I believe is the username of the mod in chat. Katrina.
Bears versus Bulls, I think.
Huh?
Bears versus Bulls.
Bears versus Bulls. Yeah, we love, dude. They're awesome.
Brendo. You got to say it, Brendo.
Yeah.
Great guys over there.
Yeah. So yes, we do support them, and they support us, and it's a great relationship, man. You gotta give support to people doing the right thing, especially in this community.
Absolutely.
This is a dirty business. Online trading education is a dirty business. People take advantage of people all the time. When you have companies that are trying to do the right thing, that are actually providing real benefit to people, if you don't back them, if you don't get on board with that, you're part of the problem.
Yep, agreed.
So we got to welcome Miles.
And
Armin.
And who?
Armin
and Miles. Welcome, guys. Armin and Miles, welcome, which means we're down to just 6 of those laptops. Guys, literally, hurry up. Get yourselves one of these free laptops. It's the holidays. Give it to somebody for a holiday gift. Who cares? Use it to trade with if you want. They're badass. It's a great laptop. It's totally free. We ship anywhere in the world. You live on planet Earth. We're going to get you that brand new free laptop. When you go to ttgoffer.com, if you see a laptop inside of your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. Once we sell out of these 6, it will no longer be there. So if you don't see it, you know you're not getting it. All right. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim the laptop. All right, after you guys become members. So go to ttgoffer.com, use the code.
Damn, Sage Mark just signed up.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was I'm not going to tell you which one was his real name, but we already announced him. So he just signed up when he asked the question. Yeah, all right. Absolutely.
Oh, that's excellent. Sage Mark, that's fantastic, man. looking forward to having you part of the group.
Wouldn't it be terrible if we were like, nah, F Trader TV Live? I'm joking.
No, yeah, we always listen. If you guys are from, if you guys are viewers of Trader TV Live, you are friends.
Dude, Sean's a friend, man. I mean, all those guys are great. They're real traders over there. And their production quality on their live stream is something that we aspire to.
Yeah,
deeply jealous
their
of their production quality.
Their production show, yeah. Very cool.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys take it away. We got 6 laptops left. As long as you see a laptop, you're getting one. Stop turning off your charts. It's messing up.
I didn't turn my charts off. Somebody else, one of you guys in the back did.
You know, the joys of kids is that mine have pink eye while yours have lice. So
maybe we should get them together and cross the streams.
Yeah, we'll just swap all the nasty whatevers they have.
Yeah, just swap your germs, kids. All right, Adam, go. Get out of here. Take care of stuff. I want Jess to go over an absolute monster of a trade today because, like I said before, guys, it's a regular reoccurring basis here inside a True Trading Group, the volatility and the opportunities that are out there in this market. And Jess, who is one of the pro trader mods at True Trading Group, which many of you may not know if you're new to this channel, but Jess actually started out just a couple of years ago as an annual member of True Trading Group and has earned her way and worked her way through the ranks to become a damn good trader and is now a full-time trading mod at True Trading Group. And she had an absolute banger of a trade today in Etsy. And I want her to come on and kind of go over and break down the analysis on that trade, what it was that she saw, what it was that made her pull that trigger, and how she was able to capitalize on what was a hell of a monster of a day for Etsy. Jess, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think that James is really liking this stay-at-home dad gig that we have going on because he did not go to work today. So.
James is like, honey, you got this.
I know. This morning I was like going through stuff on the mic and he was trying to talk to me and I was like, go, I'm busy trading. And he's like, okay, bye. So anyway, this morning, I told members, like, I still had Etsy on watch. It was on the back burner for me because it had such a big 2 days on Thursday and Friday last week when the market was pushing higher. It just had monster days those 2 days. And so, I wanted to keep it on the back burner to see if that momentum could continue for a day 3, but I didn't have my hopes high on it, I guess. And then this morning off the bell, it started to create a setup in which you will learn in True Trading Group. We pushed up and we made our first high of the day. And Mike, if you would pull your fibs from the bottom candle up to that top candle, yep. So,
this is a sexy setup.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I just pull, I'm like, oh, damn, this is sexy. Go ahead, keep going. Keep going.
As you can see here, we're forming a TTG triangle. You have your initial morning high there, and then we pushed through the initial morning high on increasing volume. Then we pulled back into the 38.2 fib Friday. Sorry, no weekends exist for traders. If you didn't know, now you know. Back into Friday's high of day. And that is also your trade line and VWAP were sitting there. So you had 4 indicators lining up all together. And as soon as we broke out of this flag and I saw all the volume start coming in, I market ordered in again, same way I did on Friday. For the Etsy trade, I market ordered in there on Etsy at 117.46 on the break of the flag. And I had my stop at $116. If this pattern failed, I would be out of the trade. And the reason that my stop is so much tighter this time is because I was basing this trade off of momentum out of a pattern setup. So if those technicals failed, then I would just be out of the trade altogether. But we got continuation and I took a piece of profit off at 118.20 in front of the high of day. And then it just never stopped again. So I took another piece of profit off at 119.62. and another piece at 120, 120. And the reason for my take profits, I always take profit in front of high of day. I took a piece of profit off through the high of day. And then the levels I'm giving you now are resistance levels on the daily chart.
Yep.
And then my final take profit, which Mike can contest.
Yes, I have the message. I have the message.
Messaged Mike and I was like, Mike, I'm starting to feel like a pig. And he didn't respond. So then I said, this is when I should take profit. LOL. So we pushed up there. My final target was 124, but I took my final piece of profit at 123.56, which is actually the high of day. So we top ticked it.
Unbelievable. Just like literally top ticking this damn thing, and just caught the entire move. I mean, this is just such a textbook setup that you guys will learn in true trading. The thing that you'll learn, guys, for those of you that are not members, trading is all about identifying high probability setups. It's not about predicting the future. It's about identifying high probability. So like for any of my poker players that are out there, you can't predict, right, what card is going to come out next. You're not going to say, I think the King of Spades is going to come out. And if it's not the King of Spades, you're a shitty poker player. That's not the way that poker works. That's not the way that trading works. It's not about predicting the future. It's about identifying high probability setups. And what Jess just went over with you guys is a situation where not one, not two, not three, but 4 support indicators are all lining up at the exact same price to give you the exact same buy signal to give you a high probability pattern. So you need to learn how to, and you will learn as a member of True Trading Group, how to break down your trading into 3 different categories. A setups, which have a 70 to 75% probability, B setups, 60 to 65% probability, and a C setup, which is a 50-50 coin flip. You will learn to avoid 50-50 coin flips at all costs. If you want 50-50 odds, my friends, go to Vegas and go get yourself 50-50 odds. Okay. Go put your money on red or black, which is slightly less than 50-50 because you got the 00 and 0 that can possibly come out on the roulette table, but you get the point. I am not here to gamble. I am not here for 50-50 odds. I am here to use the education that I've received and that I have built over the last 17 years to identify A setups. That's the 70-75% probability. And I'm going to put myself on the right side of that probability over and over and over again with good, solid, strong risk management, because that means even a grade A setup, the best setups out there, still have about a 25% chance of not working out. So it's inevitable that you're going to have losing trades. You got to learn how to lose properly. And if you can control your losses and have small losses on that 25 or 30% of the time that the trade just does not work out, and make sure that you position yourself for the 70 to 75% probability, then over time, you guys will become consistently profitable traders. These are the things that you're going to learn as a member of True Trading Group. We have to welcome Rodney. He's excited to learn it, I'm sure. Rodney, welcome to the family, folks. Now we're down to just 5 of those laptops. They're going quick. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop to $1,000 as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart. That's how you know that you're getting one. If you have any questions about the membership, about myself, about Jess, about anything at all, you can send us a text message to 786-505-4049. If you are also a previous trial member, a current trial member, or a previous annual member, and you guys want this deal, you send a text message to that phone number as well, and we'll get you guys hooked up and taken care of. So just going back to this Etsy trade, guys, the reason why I just said, wow, this is a sexy setup, because this is a textbook bull flag setup on top of a major support level. Okay. So this is a bull flag setup, which you guys, bull flags are probably the most basic chart pattern that people learn when they do join True Trading Group, when you guys just get into any type of trading, at all. And I'll just draw this out for you, and we'll walk you through this one more time on what Jess saw. And that is a break above the prior day's high. There's the prior day's high. I'll draw a line across the prior day's high, right? So we broke above the prior day's high. Then you start to form this bull flag setup. This is a textbook bull flag, right? There's the flag pole, and then here's your flag. That's why it's called a bull flag, right? Because it literally looks like a flag. Okay, so there's your flag pole. There's your flag. When you draw your Fibonacci retracement levels out, it lines up with the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, which is your most commonly tested Fibonacci retracement level, 38.2 Fib. And that lines up with your trade line and your VWAP indicator. And your trade line and your VWAP indicator, you can see right here in the teal blue line and the orange line. If you don't know what these indicators are, don't worry about it, guys. I'll teach you guys what all these indicators mean and what they are. There was a time when Jess joined True Trading Group a couple of years ago as an annual member that she did not know what these things were. And now here she is knocking a home run trade out of the park. And this, my friends, is a textbook setup because you have the prior day's high, the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, trade line and VWAP all lines up at this 116.75 area inside of this bull flag. That creates the bottom support of the bull flag. And then you get the break. And the break out of the flag with a nice volume bar. Give Jess confirmation. She entered the trade right here on the long, and the rest is history. And the rest is absolute history. And you guys can see that her take profits. The rest is just history. It's just a monster trade. It's an absolute monster trade. This is the difference. This is what technical analysis is like. This is what you guys will learn how to do when you guys become members. Robert, I'm excited for Robert. Robert's ready for it. Robert, 4 of those laptops now remain. Just 4 left. Guys, I told you these laptops were going to go quick. All right. We were only able to get the 10 of them. So we are down to now just 4. You guys just go to ttgoffer.com right now. That laptop's got a retail value of just around $300. We ship anywhere in the world. We cover the shipping. It's free. Doesn't matter where you live. You live on planet Earth. We'll get to the laptop. Okay. So you guys can go to ttgoffer.com right now. Use the code TTG121. Don't forget, you're going to get double your money back guarantee. So that's if you don't make the $1,000 membership fee back at least once after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending a study group, I'm going to give you back $2,000. That's the deal. I have no problem offering that because we've only had to refund 2.6% of our users, and we have a 78% retention rate. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot, over 1,850 reviews. Based on those statistics, I can very comfortably say that this has worked for thousands of people. And if you're willing to put forth a little bit of effort, I think it can work for you as well. I'm going to back that up with a double your money back guarantee. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that is how you know you're getting one. Okay? That's how you know that you're getting one. All right?
Going back to what you were saying, though, Mike, about managing risk, today was a super busy day for me, which is kind of crazy because the market just went.
Yeah, I know. I was all hands off today, and Jess was just chopping things up. I feel like you were playing like.
Had a pretty nice trade on ASAN also this morning. I told members on the mic, look for a pullback into 21, and we got that very pullback into 21. As soon as we bounced off that level, we got long that too, took 2 profits off. We did reload and pretty much broke even on the reload, but that was a nice trade today too. And then we were short coin today. We took a piece of profit on that. That ended up being a nice little small grain trade. So, it's all about understanding how to tier out of your trades and manage your risk while you're still in the trade is a key part. Also to you locking in profits, because as ASAN lost momentum and didn't do what I expected it to do, I moved my stop up and I ended up having a nice little green trade off of those two take profits. So, it's all about just taking what you learn and implementing it into your style, because everything you learn here, you can use with any style. That's the cool thing about the curriculum in True Trading Group is you can implement it no matter if you trade options or if you trade small caps or large caps, whatever you trade, you can implement all of the stuff that we're teaching right now into your specific style. So yeah, it was a crazy busy day. I honestly didn't even get to eat till 3:00.
Oh man, yeah, you had a busy day today. I feel like I was busy. What day was it last week? I forgot what day. I was in like 4 different positions. I forgot. I forgot what day it was. But yeah, that was you today. I had a really busy day last week. I forgot what day it was.
It's cool though, because with all the different moderators, it's like you're finding every day we're killing it somewhere. So it's awesome.
Yeah. It really is. I mean, there's just opportunity in every single corner of this market. And I mean, these are just, some great trading today, Jess. Coinbase on the short. So Coinbase on the short, a little bit of money on that move to the downside there in the morning. And then the big one, obviously, we just went over ASAN, and then the big one, obviously, ETSY.
Yeah, people were like, why did you feel like a pig on Etsy? And I'm like, look at your daily chart. Do you
this is a huge move.
Like, we've caught 2 of those candles. We've caught 2 of those candles.
It's great. It's like Netflix. It looks just like Netflix. Like that was, this tail's not real. This is going to screw up the chart a little bit, but I'll go to a 3 minutes. I'll move this instead. That's going to screw. Like, look at this move in Netflix. It's like I felt the same way. The way you felt about Etsy, you're like, I don't know how much more room there is. I did not really focus on Netflix today because the 2 days, Thursday and Friday, were so big. Like, this is such a huge move. I'm like, how much more room is, like, maybe the stock's going to take a breather. Nope.
Yeah. No.
Like, this is just
crazy.
It actually ended up being in my opinion, one of the best stocks of the day, which obviously I regret not trading now, but yeah, it was just, this is the type of follow through that you guys have in this market. And these are the opportunities that you're going to learn to capitalize on a daily basis, just like Jess was able to capitalize on Etsy and Asan and Coinbase. Guys, these are out there. And tomorrow is going to be a big day. Tomorrow is going to be a big day with the PPI number. Let me kind of go over with you what I think is going to happen here with this number. Now, the thought here is that if the CPI number came in under expectations, the thought here, guys, and like we're shifting focus now to go over and talk about PPI, because that's the big data point that's coming out tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. The big thing we're going to look for here now is CPI came in light. So the expectation is automatically that people think PPI is going to come in light. If PPI does not come in light, we are going right to 390 minimum. Okay, minimum you're going to 390 if this PPI number comes in above expectations tomorrow, because that will start to make people feel nervous. You got to remember, we had in July a CPI number that was under expectations. Everybody got very excited. And then what happened? August CPI was higher than expected, and September CPI was higher than expected. So it just erased all the excitement of the July number being light. If the market starts to get a whiff of you're going to get higher inflation next month, and this is not going to be a meaningful decline in inflation, the market's going to start to sell off very quickly if they start to get a whiff of that. And if the PPI number is higher than expected, that would start that anxiety process. And that will take you right to 390. And 390 is going to be a huge level for the SPY. Now, 390 is a huge level. If you've been following my live streams at all over the last month, then you'll know you already have this line on your screen, because I've been telling you about how important this level is for an entire month. And when you go back here, every single time that the market, the SPY gets to this level, the price is affected. Every single time it's either support, or then it becomes resistance, and then it's resistance, and now you're back above it, and you look, is it going to be a level of support now? Every time it gets to that level, it affects the price of the stock. So if that number comes in high tomorrow, you look for a drop pre-market right into 390. And then what you may end up having happen is, depending on what the PPI number is, if the PPI number is just slightly up, or maybe there's like parts of the PPI number that are under and other parts that are over, like maybe the core number is better, but the headline number is higher, or the month over month is better, but the year over year is not, like you get kind of a mixed bag on the PPI number, then I would look for that 390 area to actually hold. And I think you could be long off of 390 depending on that number. This is why tomorrow morning it's going to be important. I'll be in chat with my members. You don't have to be in front of your computer. You can just be listening on the mobile app as well. 8:30 a.m. Eastern, this number is going to come out. I'll tell you exactly what I think, if it's bullish or bearish, and if I'm going to be long on that day or if I'm going to be short on that day. And if it's going to be a day where I think we can be long, then that 390 level is going to be a beautiful spot that we can be buyers, because that 390 is going to be the 100-day moving average, which is this pink line you see on my screen. And it's also the 390, which has been such a key level all throughout 2022. All throughout 2022, this price has affected the SPY. And I will have no reason to believe that it won't affect it the next time that it tests it. So that's what we're going to be looking for there for tomorrow's PPI number. If the number comes in better than expected and it's significantly under the expectation, then I just expect a green day where the market does this tomorrow. If it's significantly better than expected, I expect that type of a day, and you go right to 402, 403. And that, my friends, is going to be the gap entry from the CPI number for the month of August that you got in September when it was higher than the expectations. And then this gap right here is where I would expect us to get to if the number is significantly better than expectations. Because remember, every piece of data from this point going forward is going to be focused on whether or not it supports the theory that the Fed is going to slow down their rate hikes in December. And if you get PPI is just as good as CPI, that supports that theory, the market should move higher. If it's higher than expected, that kind of, denounces that theory, and then the markets would start to have a pullback. So every piece of data that you have going forward is either going to support or deny the theory that the Fed is going to slow down in December. All right. So these are the levels that I'm watching, 390 and then 402, 403. These are the levels that we are going to be focusing on very closely tomorrow when that CPI number comes out at 8:30. George will no longer have to guess. He'll be with us in chat. Everybody welcome George. George is the newest member of the group. Everybody welcome George. Go to ttgoffer.com, folks. There's only 3 laptops left. Type in the coupon code TTG121 and click apply code. The price will drop all the way down to $1,000. It gets you access to the entire platform. No upsells for courses, no upsells for tools, and that brand new free laptop and a double your money back guarantee. If you have any questions, you send a text message to 786-505-4049. If you're a previous trial or previous annual member, you also send a text to 786-505-4049 so we can whitelist your email address so you guys can get that $1,000 price point. Phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen for those of you that need it. Okay? There you guys have it. All right. All right, folks. That wraps it up. That kind of concludes the educational part of the live stream. Before we do go, does anybody have any questions for myself or for Jess? Any questions about Etsy? Any questions about the overall markets? Any questions about PPI? If you guys have any questions at all, now is the time to ask before we wrap things up and we get ready for tomorrow morning. So does anybody have any questions for myself? Does anybody have any questions for Jess? Any questions at all? Now would be the time to ask. When is the Santa Claus rally likely going to happen? You're kind of getting into the mix of it now. So the Santa Claus rally typically happens in November and December. So November, December is typically the Santa Claus rally. It will be, from the middle of November into the end of the year. It's a seasonal time of year where historically in the overall market, the markets have moved higher in November and December. That's the Santa Claus rally. It's setting up for a Santa Claus rally that I think could take the market, could take the SPY at least to 410, 411, 41, 4150 on the S&P, I think is very, very realistic target for that Santa Claus rally. But it will all rest on the inflation numbers. Now I'm telling you, I expect the Santa Claus rally to continue into December based on the fact and based on the theory that inflation is going to continue to come down and the Fed is going to slow down. I don't think the Fed's going to stop, but I think they're going to slow down. And I think that gives enough of a boost to the overall markets going into the end of the year. And then I have a whole nother game plan for what I think happens next year that I'll share with you guys as we get closer to the end of the year.
Someone said, Jess, what do you think of Etsy tomorrow? I honestly don't know. It could go higher. I think it needs to have a little bit of a cool off. That's what I'm hoping for tomorrow, is that it'll pull in a little bit. Stocks don't just go up in straight lines forever, and it's actually very healthy technical wise for the stock to pull into major support levels. So I'm actually looking for it to pull back into 114 and hold support, and then I would be looking for another long on Etsy.
Awesome. Yeah, guys. I mean, this is a pretty big level here for Etsy. I mean, Etsy's a volatile stock, so it's going to have wider support and resistance zones. But we have gotten right into one of those zones there today. You guys can see that you had some of this support back here And then that level was broken. Then it became resistance. And then now you can see, you know, it was resistance there in August. It was resistance there again in October. And now here you are, you know, pushing your head right into that resistance zone again. And like I said, you know, stocks don't go up in straight lines. This is a huge move. The stock went from 95 to 124 in 4 days. So to see this stock give you a little bit of a pullback consolidation day, something that looks like this, I don't think would be out of the question. You know, if you get a little bit of something that looks like this on Etsy tomorrow, that would be a completely normal consolidation digestion day. And then maybe you can start to hold some of these previous pivot highs and the stock can do something like this before eventually maybe continuing its move to the upside. And that's the pullback that Jess was just kind of talking about. And maybe you get that before you get, you know, another upside move where the stock consolidates for just a little bit before it continues higher. All right, guys. All right, guys. Well, that's all she wrote. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to us here. I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope you guys, you know, congratulations to TTG members that followed Jess on the Etsy trade today. That was a banger. Jess, congrats on a great trade and congrats on a great day. Tomorrow, it all comes down to the PPI number, guys. 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Get your butts in chat. If you can't be in front of your computer, get your butt on the mobile app. Tune in. Like I said, as long as you can listen to music at work, you can listen to the mobile app and the commentary that the mods and I provide for you. And of course, get the real-time push notifications whenever mods enter and exit trades.
And if you're a TTG member, you'll be able to trade the PPI to the short side or the long side because you know how. So
yes,
yeah.
That's my favorite part. I get it's like when people always like, well, Mike, but what's it gonna be? I don't freaking know.
Yeah, nobody.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, and that's the thing. Again, it's like, you guys, you know, people think that trading is about predicting the future. It's not. It's about reacting to information that is given in front of you, analyze it, and identify the high probability patterns and setups off of it. Have a game plan either way. When you get these binary events where you're like, well, if it's good, the markets will go up. If it's bad, the markets go down. When you get binary events like that, just have a game plan either way. Know what type of number would make the markets go up or down. And when you see that number, you have a game plan and you just attack and just implement the plan that you set forth. If it's lighter than expected, significantly lighter than expected, I'm looking for the spy to get to 402, 403. If it's higher than expected, you probably go straight down to 390 and you can probably catch a bounce off 390, but that bounce may be short-lived and that'll depend on how bad was the number. Is it a mixed bag bad, or is it significantly higher than the expectation? If it's simply higher, then you probably break 390 and you get into the high 380s and you probably violate that level a little bit. But if it's a mixed bag and you drop to 390, then off the open, you can probably catch longs off 390 and back up to like 394, 395. And that's a very tradable move that we're going to be looking for inside of chat. So stop guessing. Let's take the guesswork out of your trading. Start going after high probability setups. My TTG fam, we will be with you guys tomorrow morning when that number comes out. Jess, I want to thank you for coming on here and helping me break down the action on the day. Congrats again on your trades. And I know you'll be ready tomorrow, 8:30 a.m.
Can I ask the members a question really fast?
Absolutely.
Okay. If you were in chat today and you killed it on one of my trades, give me an AO. I want to see.
Yes.
That's what it's about. Let's go.
I love it. Guys, if you've been making money,
them.
if you've been making money on Jess's trades, give her an AO right now inside of chat. Now, if you guys are still not members of True Trading Group, and you're looking for guidance, you're looking for some trade ideas, just pay attention how many people are just typing Ayo inside.
I love seeing members kill it. It's my favorite. I love it.
It's the best. It's the best. There's no greater feeling than when the whole team hits. It really isn't.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Well, Mike, thanks for having me on, man. It was good to share the setup. It was a good one today. So I'm happy to go report to the hubby and have him cook some dinner.
Yes. Get moving, James. Get moving, James.
All right. See you guys in chat tomorrow.
All right, Jess. Take care. All right, folks. So here we go. So what I'm going to do here now, that wraps up and that concludes the educational part of the live stream. If you are not interested in a membership at all, you may sign off the live stream. I am finished with the analysis and education, but make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and turn on your notifications before you go, because I do this 6 days a week. You don't ever want to miss out on these lives. We drop golden nuggets to give you free lessons on a regular basis. If you are interested in a membership, hang around here because I'm going to show you the actual platform. I'm going to show you everything that $1,000 is going to get you. Because when you join TTG for the $1,000, which is the Black Friday discount price that's available for you here tonight, it includes the entire platform of our courses and our tools. Now, the tools that are part of TTG's platform, we have spent years building relationships with these companies so we can offer their products on our platform without you having to pay for them. If you went to the companies directly, it's going to cost you about $5,000. You want to save $5,000? Great. Join TTG's platform and you guys don't have to pay for these things. Of course, you're going to get the chat room, right? The chat room that comes with your membership. The moderators and I share our screen with you. We're live on the microphone all day. The chat opens at 7:30 Eastern. It stays open until the end of the day when the market closes. We're there with you the whole day. The mods aren't gone after an hour or two and you're left to fend for yourself. We're there with you all day answering questions, providing market commentary, and giving you guys all of our trades and telling you where we see opportunities. If you can't be in front of the computer, use the mobile app. That way you can still be connected to chat and follow along with what we're doing. That's how so many of our 10,000 members of True Trading Group, those that do have a full-time job, that's how they're able to benefit from what we're doing inside of chat by using the mobile app. You're also going to get 2 private study group sessions when you join. That's your chance to talk to one of our pro traders, to ask questions, and really speed up your learning curve. But now here comes all the other tools. This is the stuff I was talking about. You're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. That's included with your membership for $1,000. Now, if you go to Benzinga directly on your own, it's going to cost you over $1,000 to get access to this. Why would you do that? It's included with your membership when you join TTG for the $1,000. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. This charting software would cost you about $600 a year if you went to TradingView on your own. It is included with the $1,000 when you join. We also give you the Trade Ideas scanner. The Trade Idea scanner is the industry standard scanner. This will make sure you always focus on the hottest stocks during the day. This is several $100s a year. It's included with your membership when you join TTG. You also get a simulator from ET&A. This lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you're learning. If you went to ET&A directly, it's going to cost you just under $1,000 a year to have access to this simulator for an entire year. It is included with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. This data would cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a year if you pay for it on your own. It is included when you join True Trading Group for the $1,000. You also get a trading journal that will track all your trades and give you statistics and numbers. You can see actually what you're doing wrong so you know what you need to improve on. A social sentiment scanner will go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. You get analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. We'll show you exactly how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating, if there's insider buying or insider selling, what the short data is. Every day we give you a watch list from the mods and I, the stocks we're looking at, and a game plan and how we plan on trading them. And then you have all the courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned that I worked at the fund in New York, and the 9 other professional traders that are mods in TTG have expanded upon and added to that curriculum. You get access to every single course. There are no upsells for the courses. You pay the $1,000 right now for our Black Friday sale. You get every course, 18 courses, multiple chapters in each course, multiple lessons in each chapter. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options courses, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got it all in text and video, whatever's easy for you to learn. And then there's a video library on top of the courses that has over 400 hours of workshops and webinars that we have conducted with members live, covering a variety of topics. And then you can actually start attending these workshops live once you become a full-time member. Guys, listen, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group, but I can guarantee you that if you can't make the $1,000 membership fee back at least once after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending a study group, I'll give you back $2,000. That's the deal. You don't want the $2,000. You want an extra year for free? No problem. I'll give you that too. We've only had to refund 2.6% of our users since 2016. 78% of our members renew their membership. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,850 reviews. So based on those numbers, based on what members tell us and the reviews they leave, I can very confidently tell you that this has worked for thousands of people. And if you're willing to put forth some effort, I think it can work for you. And I'll back it up with a double your money back guarantee. That's the deal. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to $1,000 as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart. That's how you know you're getting one. There's only 3 left. So if you're watching this live stream after it's already aired, go to the ttgoffer.com site. If you see the laptop, grab it, because that means you're still getting one. Maybe there's one left by the time you guys are watching this live stream. We'll have to see. But once we sell out, you'll no longer see the laptop on the checkout cart. You don't have to enter your address. You're going to welcome email with instructions how to claim it after you join. We ship anywhere in the world, and the shipping is free. It's on us. All right? So that's it, folks. If you are a trial member, previous trial or previous annual member, or if you have any questions at all, send a text message to 786-505-4049. We have to whitelist your email if you're a trial, or previous member. So you have to text us. Otherwise, that coupon code's not going to work for you. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. My TTG fam. I'll see you guys at 8:30 tomorrow morning inside of the chat or on the mobile app, whatever you guys are tuning in with. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and we'll go through the PPI numbers. It's going to be a fun day. I already know it. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I'll see you guys on chat.